So, good morning, everyone. We are discussing model test paper 1, but low, sir. Okay, Joel, no issue. You can use earphone. Now, tell me the first question. Use suitable rearrangement and find the sum. Tell me, how will you rearrange this question? First, I have told you to open the brackets because we know the rule, BODMAS. So, first we will open the brackets. It becomes 4 upon 7 minus 4 upon 9 plus 3 upon 7 and minus 13 upon 9. Now we'll try to put like fractions together. Okay. Yes. So these are the like terms. We will bring them together and these two together. It becomes 4 upon 7 plus 3 upon 7 minus 4 upon 9 minus 13 upon 9. So this is the rearrangement that we have done. Now, no. Harshul, it is over now. Actually, some students were there. That's why ma'am had to go. Now, these two are of like fractions. We can say it is 7 LCM and we will get 4 plus 3 on the top. And here we have a negative sign. Class, what should we do? Should we take negative common? Okay, I have taken the negative common and in the bracket we have 9 as LCM, 4 plus 13. Class, please tell me, are you able to understand this thing? Why we have positive inside now? Class, please confirm. I have taken negative common from these two because it would have been quite confusing if you go with both negatives. That's why I took negative common and it became 4 upon 9 plus 13 upon 9. And that's why I got this thing. Sir, why you are not wearing face mask, Soham? Soham, I think my area is fine right now. If when I'm moving here and there, then I will have this, okay? I have face shield also, don't worry. Now, tell me, class, now what should we do? After simplifying, it becomes 7 upon 7 minus 13 plus 4 is 17 upon 9. So it becomes 1, 7 upon 7 minus 17 upon 9. Tell me the final fraction or final LCM will be what? LCM of 1 and 9 will be 9 only. And we will have 9 minus 17. Answer is, yes class? All of you got this answer? Please confirm. Minus 8 upon 9. So all of you got this answer? While solving the test, you can compare with your solutions also so that you can check also at the same time. So please explain it again, Prisha. Prisha, what is the issue, beta? Let me unmute you so that we can see what issue you are having. Yes, Prisha, unmute yourself. Prisha, unmute yourself.
Sir, I cannot understand this question.
Okay, actually they are saying don't mute yourself. We will do it together. Okay, they are saying using suitable rearrangement, find the sum. Okay, Prisha.
Okay, sir.
See, so what I've done is I have seen that 9 and 9 are like terms in the denominator and 7 and 7 are making it like terms. So I have rearranged like this. Okay.
Okay.
After that, I know it is very difficult to deal with negatives. So I have taken negative common like this. And you know, if negative is common, we will get 4 upon 9 plus 13 upon 9. Are you able to understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After this, I have taken LCM of these two because 7 is same. So 7 is the LCM. On the numerator, we got 4 plus 3. The negative was common only. 9 is LCM. Top we got 4 plus 13. Okay.
Okay.
After that, we got 7 upon 7 and 13 plus 4 is 17 upon 9. 7 upon 7 is actually 1 upon 1 only. So like this, we have got minus 17 upon 9. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, LCM of 1 and 9 is what? You know already, LCM of 1 and 9 is 9 only.
Nine.
Yes.
9.
So 9 is the LCM. We have got 9 in the numerator minus 17. So the final answer is minus 8 upon 9. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Harshul is saying, sir, I have got the same answer without taking negative as common. No issue, beta. Actually, negative we try to avoid. That's it. Now you can mute yourself, Prisha. Now you can mute yourself. So the second part is also similar. I will solve it at a faster rate so that you can just check your answer. Aditya Agarwal. Okay. You people are quite excited now, no? After letting. So this question class, again we will see which terms are like terms that we can set the exam will be half objective and half subjective or objective only. It will be objective only, don't worry. So we have minus 5 upon 1 plus 7 upon 10 plus 3 upon 7 minus 3 upon 1 plus 5 upon 14 minus 4 upon 5. So as such, if we go, I think these two are easy to solve together and the remaining are fine with each other. So we can say like this, minus 5 upon 1 minus 3 upon 1 plus 7 upon 10 minus 4 upon 5. Then we have plus 3 upon 7 and plus 5 upon 14. So we can take 7 with 14 and 5 with 10. Yes, beta. This we can do, that will make it easy. Okay, Joel got the answer as minus 8 by 9, answer 1. Joel, it is correct. Minus 8 by 9, I think. That only we got. So, class, directly we can solve these two. It will give us minus 8, if I'm not wrong, because 1 is LCM, minus 5 and minus 3 becomes minus 8. If you have any issue with negatives, it is always better to take negative common and then solve inside. Okay. So this time I have not taken common negative. I have just directly added them. Then we have LCM of 10 and 5. Class, please confirm what is LCM of 10 and 5. What is LCM of 10 and 5? Obviously, 10 is a multiple of 5. So we can say the LCM is 10 only. 7 minus 5 to the 2 for the 8. Plus LCM of 7 and 14. Same way, because 14 is a multiple of 7, we can say the LCM is 14 only, the larger number. 7 2s are 14, 2 3s are 6. 14 1s are 14, 5 1s are 5. So we have got minus 8 upon 1. This also becomes minus 1 upon 10 plus 11 upon 14. Now finally, we have to take LCM of 10 and 14. Class, tell me what is LCM of 10 and 14? What is LCM of 10 and 14? 2 5s are, 2 7s are, then 5 1s are, and 7 1s are. So 2 5s are 10, 10 7 is 70. LCM is 70. Very good, Joel. So 70 into 8 is how much? 8 7s are 56 and 0 negative sign. Then 10 7 is 70, 7 1s are 7. 14, yes class, 14 into how much is 70? You can check over here. 14 into how much? 14 into 5. So 5 11s are 55. And we will get the answer as minus 567 plus 55 upon 70. And finally, we will get 7 minus 5 is 2. 6 minus 5 is 1 and 5 of negative upon 70. I hope all of you got this answer. Minus 512 upon 70. Please confirm with P and R if you got the same answer. If you have any issue, you can ask. Okay, very good. Okay, Vanshika also got, Hideshwar also got, fine. Now we will take question number 2. That's very simple from the chapter cube and cube roots. Let me erase this. Just a second, just need to understand some properties of chapter 1, that is distributive property and commutative property, and then it is very easy for you. Sir, 8 cube is 512. Okay, it's very simple. Those who don't know, we have to do prime factorization. That is, we have to use prime numbers to factorize this given number. So first we see there is an even number at the end. The best number to start with is 2. 2 to the 4. 1 is remainder 11. 2 5s are, and then we have 12. So 2 6 are 12. Then we have 2 1s are, 2 2s are 4. 2 8 are 16. 2 6 are, 2 4s are, 2 3s are, 2 2s are, 2 1s are, 2 6 are 12. 2 8s are, 2 4s are, and 2 2s are, then final 2 1s are. Then we count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. There are 9 2s in the cube root of 512 class. Do you remember? We write like this. Cube root 512 is written like this, and we can write like this also. It as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 to 2 into 2 into 2. So as the guard which is sitting outside is a cube root, so now we will make a triplet. A triplet of 2 will come from this one, and from this one. So answer is 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8 is your correct answer. Now the next one is little tricky because you will not get any number in the starting first 10 numbers. You have to move and check further. Okay, many of you must have got the answer. It is 13. Very good. But in the starting you may get some time if you see this question for the first time. Yes, 13 is cube. 13 cube is 2197. Very good. Let's see. So the number we had was 2197. If you start with 2, you cannot divide. If you start with 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 7 is 10, 10 plus 9 is 19. We cannot divide by 3. We cannot divide by 4 because it is not an even number at the end. By 5, no possibility because it is not 0 or 5 at the end. Then by 6, again because it is not divisible by 2. Just one second, let me close the door. So we cannot divide by 6 also. By 7 you can check. 7 3 are 21. Then 9 will come. 7 1s are 27. We cannot divide. 7 will not work. 9 8 10 nothing. 11 also will not work because you can check the sum of even places is 11 and sum of odd places is 8. 11 minus 8 is how much? 3, which is also not a factor of 11. So it is not divisible by 11 also, not by 12. Then comes your number 13. Let's see by 13 what happens. If you are not able to divide in this way, you can divide like this also for your help. 13 ones are 13. The remaining is 11 minus 3 is 8. 9 will come 89. In now class, 13 into how much is close to 89? Please tell. 13 into how much? 13 5s are 65. 13 6 are 78. Very good. 13 6 are 78. And we will get, I think, 9 minus 8 1, 8 minus 7 1, and the final thing is 7. Now class, in the table of 13, when do we get 117? For idea, you can check 9 into 3 gives you 7. So maybe 9 will give the answer. So 39 is a 117. Let's write that. Just one second. 13 9s are 117. And if you know little bit about squares and square roots, you also know that 169 will give you the answer very easily. So 13 into 169 gives you 2197. Now again, if you check, it will not be divided by any number but by 13. 13 ones are 13, 3 remainder, 9 came, 13 threes are 39, and finally 13 ones are 13. So the answer is 13 cube. So if you practice more questions like this, it will be easy for you because sometimes these prime numbers which are 13, 17, we don't get their idea directly. We have to practice these kind of questions. The answer is cube root of 2197 is same as cube root of 13 into 13 into 13. As there is only one triplet of 13, 13 will come out as answer. That's it. I hope most of you got this answer, and that too on your own. Now, question number 3, factorization. So divisibility rule of 7. Number is equivalent to the 7. Take the last digit of the number, double it, then subtract from the result from the rest of the number. If the resulting number is equivalent to the 7, so the original number. But it is not that easy one to do. Okay. So now we have the next question is factorize. Let's see. Factorize 21 x square y cube plus 27 x cube y square. Now class, tell me, how will we factorize this thing? If you remember, I told you factorization is done in 4 ways. First way is by taking plus, by taking what? Please confirm. The first way is by taking, of factorization, the first process is by taking common. Very good. Second method was by, class please confirm, by regrouping. Very good. So these are the steps that we should try. First, always try to take something common. Second, always try to take something by regrouping. The third one is using, I will explain, don't worry, Prisha. The third one is identities. Very good. And the fourth one is your middle term splitting. This comes into act when we have no other way working. Okay, then only we go for middle term splitting. Now, let's see. Just 1 second. Sir, I'll open the door. Okay. So class, if you see right now in the numbers 21 and 27, what is common? Please confirm. In the number 21 and 27, we have a common thing, 3. Okay. Long pen I have taken. Okay. In the number x square and x cube, what is common? Class, please confirm. In the number x square and x cube, x square is common. Very good. In the number y cube and y square, what is common? Y square is common. Very good. Now we will write what is remaining inside. If from 21, 3 is taken, what is left behind? From 21, 3 is taken, so 7 is left behind. From x square is taken, what is left behind? Nothing. 1 we can say, if you have taken x square as common out of x square, 1 is left. If you write, it is okay. If you don't write, that is also okay. From y cube, you have taken y square common, so y is left over here. Then we have a plus sign, so write it as it is. Now 27 and 3 is common, so 9 is left. X cube, x square is gone, x will be left, and this is the answer. Because y square is already common, so the final answer is 3x square y square 7y plus 9x. No more factorization is possible. If you remember the topic when I told you, factorization means when the expressions are getting multiplied. If you remember class, we say that we have obtained the factor form if the expressions are getting multiplied with each other. But if you have something like this, will we say it is a factorized form? No. We can have plus inside the brackets, but the main expressions should get multiplied with each other. Then only we call it a factorized form. Okay. It is similar to 8. 8 is the expanded form, that is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 is the factor form. Okay. Now let's take the next number. Prisha, don't worry. I will discuss that middle term splitting. If question comes, I think in today's one, I think is not there. Tomorrow's one we will get, I think. Okay, let's see. Don't worry for that. That will be clear to you. We will go step by step because we have 3 more model tests coming up in recent days. I think tomorrow only I will give you the third model test paper. Now see the second part. We have a cube minus 4a. Okay, Abhinav, we got the answer. Fine. Plus 12 minus 3a. So first we will write it in the descending order. Plus the first way is to always write the given number in descending order. So we will have a power 3 minus 4a square minus 3a plus 12. Now class, tell me, what should we do? Should we go for regrouping or anything else? We should go for regrouping. Just have an idea. In these two, if you take a square common, you will have something like a minus 4. In these two, if you take 3 common, you will have something like minus a plus 4. Yes? So let's see. Let's take a square common in the first two. We will get a minus 4. In these two, what should I take common, class? Please tell me. In these two, what should I take common? Please confirm. Okay, Ananya saying 3. Others, please confirm. What is best thing? Okay, right now I am going with your number. I am going with 3. Is it correct if I write like this? Please confirm. Class, is this correct if I write like this? I have taken 3 common. Class, till this point, any issue? Please confirm. Till this point, any issue? Yes, Ananya, we have not put the plus sign over here. I am showing that it is getting multiplied. I have taken plus 3 common. That is the issue, because this shows it is a factorized form, but we have taken plus 3 common. Okay, actually plus sign is there only. So we have to write like this. If you want to reduce your confusion, the best way is this one. Let me show you. If you want to reduce the confusion, because sometimes these mistakes are done. Yes, if you take minus 3 common, that will be better, but no issue. Sometimes you don't get these things directly. You can take plus 3 also. So here there was no issue. We had a square common. We got a minus 4. Suppose you are writing it like this. Negative common, or you can say, okay, let me take in your way only. Plus 3 common, we have got a minus 4. Sorry, minus a plus 4. Sorry. Now class, if you observe, these two are not same. Because we have taken 3 as common, we have got this thing. And these two are not common. What should we do now to make them same? They are same only. If I take something common from this thing also, I will get the same term on both the sides. Class, are you able to understand this thing? Because we have taken common plus 3, we got minus a plus 4. If we had taken common minus 3, we would have got a minus 4. Class, are you able to understand this difference? Are you able to get this difference? Class, 10.
अच्छा वो शेयर बिना मानता
चलो, option है।
चलेगी
ये बता नहीं, class कर दो। So class, we have got either this way or this way. So class, let's take negative common from second term. It becomes a minus 4. Now, if you see, these two are common. So a minus 4 is common, and in bracket we will get a square minus 3. And this is the answer. Have you all got this answer, class? Please confirm. Have you all got this answer? That's nice. Okay. Now the next question. Verify that left hand side equal to right hand side. So class, in this question, what we need to do, we have to solve the left hand side, we have to simplify it, then we will see whether it is equal to or not equal to the right hand side. Okay, this is known as verification. So we will say, taking left hand side, we will get 3x plus 5y whole square minus 30xy. So first we will open the whole square. We all know this is like the formula of a plus b whole square. Class, please confirm what is the answer of the formula. What is formula of a plus b whole square? It is plus, write the formula first. It is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So we will get a square, that means 3x square plus 2xy, that is, sorry, 2ab, that is 3x into 5y plus b square, that is 5y whole square. Class, always put the brackets first, because you never know what are the signs, what is the thing given to you. Okay, Ananya, no issue. Then we have minus 30xy. Further solving it, what will we get? 3x whole square is what? Plus 3x whole square is what? Plus 3x whole square we are having. Risha, tell the answer of 3x whole square. First we will do 3 square, that is 9. Then x square is x square only. And then we have plus 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30, x into y. Then we have plus 5y square. 5 square is 25, y square. It is 911. Okay. Then minus 30xy. So finally, class, you will see these two are like terms. They can cancel each other. So we can cancel. The answer is 9x square plus 25y square. And class, if you observe, this is your RHS also. So can we say it is verified? Class, it was easy question. Then we have this top, front and side view. Just see it from the top. It will look like something like this. Yes, sir. Okay. So class, something like this will got from the top view. From the front view, what will we get? Only this face. If you see properly, you will get only this face from the front. Are you getting this point, class? And from the side, if you see, you will see, let me take blue pen. You will find this face, this face, this face, and this face, and little bit of this also, which is on the downside. So something like this you will get from the side. A smaller this one, a little larger this one type, then the middle part, then the smaller this one, and the final one. Like this, something you will get from the side view. Is it clear to you? Plus, if you see from side, you will be able to see something like this. Okay. Then you have question number 6. What is area of rhombus ABCD if AC is given to you as 6 centimeter? This much is given to you as 6 centimeter, and BE equal to 4 centimeter. Plus, anyone who knows how to find the area of this rhombus? We don't have any side with us. Okay, Harshul, you want to answer? Shall I unmute you? Please confirm. How will we get the answer? Okay, Harshul, 1 second. Okay, Harshul, please tell.
Sir, as we know, area of rhombus is half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2.
Okay.
Sir, we will consider AC as diagonal 1 and
Okay.
BE is 4, then DE is also 4 and DB.
Okay, if we join this thing, we know all this, that
Yes, sir.
diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other. So this is also 4 centimeter. Very good. So to
Sir,
complete,
DB will
will be how
Sir,
much?
dB will become 8.
Okay, very good. So we just put the values now. Half into 6 into 8, and the answer is 24 centimeter square. That's it. Class, please confirm. This way we can find half into height into base. Okay, that is also fine. If you want to find in triangle way, that is also correct. Which in your way, what you are doing is you are finding area of this triangle. Yes, yes, Abhinav, that is also correct. No issue. If you find area of this triangle, half base into height, it becomes 6. The base, this is 4. So area becomes half into base, that is 6 into 4. 12 centimeter square. And we know in a parallelogram, the diagonal divides it in two equal areas. So if area of this portion is 12 centimeter square, can we say this is also 12 centimeter square, class? Can we say the area is same? So we can just make it twice. So complete area equal to 2 into 12, that is 24 centimeter square. So they both are same. If you want to find in the way of area of rhombus, half d1 d2, that is correct. If you want to find in the way of area of triangle, that is also correct. No problem. Okay. Now question number 7. I hope most of you got the answer. Just tell me the answer. Multiplicative inverse of 10 power minus 100. I have told you the first thing to do is make the number normal. The power is negative, it becomes 1 upon 10 power 100. Now tell me what is, very good Harshul, the multiplicative inverse is that number, multiplicative inverse is that number by which if you multiply, you get the answer as what? Plus, multiplicative inverse is that number by which if you multiply the given number, what value you will get? Yes, you will get 1 as answer. So if I keep this multiplicative inverse on this side only, it will go to that side and the answer is 10 power 100. Don't get confused by negative powers, okay? Always try to make it positive to get a clear picture in front of your eyes. Fine? Then the last one is simple. Time is 9:17. Okay, we can end now. So let me stop the recording.